Hi, everyone. This is Val with Dragonfly Crystals, here with another Messages from Margaritaville with my lovely co hosts, Jennie, Starfish Jennie, and Cheri Trancing with Spirit. And please remember to go to their channels, like and subscribe. Information is down below. If you'd like Akashic Record readings, or for with Jennie, she does beautiful Akashic Record readings for your animals, your fur babies. So please go to her for that. And so here we are again with the lovely, a lot of channeled information, a lot of good stuff for this episode of Messages from Margaritaville.
Mhm.
And I think I'm going to start by going to Jennie, and I'm going to ask her to go into the records. And I just want her to ask about the energy of the now moment and see what the Akashic Record Masters will tell us about what we're sitting in right now. What is
That's a good
this?
question. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think that they're saying that the energy of now is like very exciting. Very exciting. So, like, keep your like your eyes on the prize. That's what they're saying. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't be discouraged at all because this is a great time. So, kind of surf the waves, and so the energy is exciting. They're excited, and don't let anybody drag you down because it's really fabulous, and the future is really, really bright. Really bright. So that's what I got.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that was an uplifting message. Oh man, that's something to look forward to. So, with that beautiful message being said, I know Cheri has a message from three different people. We're going to start with the first one who came through. Cheri, who was that?
That the first one that came through for me actually was Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay.
I know he's probably going to yell at us, but let's hear
No,
it.
actually, he wasn't. He was pretty diplomatic.
Okay, go for it.
About it. So, what he said, much has been said about the party of Lincoln, for it is no longer the party of Lincoln, and has not been for some considerable time. It was not even at the time when it was the party of Reagan, which was also not the party of Lincoln. Much has been done to pervert what this nation was meant to stand for. I learned much during my time in office. Things are often not what they seem. History is written by the victor and the loser, but seldom is the entire truth. We never want to confess our sins or admit when we could have done better. True growth and wisdom comes from seeing our failures and admitting when we are wrong. For when we are able to do that, then we are able to see the light to a better and more prosperous future for all. During the time I led this country, it was up until now the seemingly most divisive time in this nation's history. Yet we did survive as a nation, but how well did we survive as a nation united? Did this nation really learn from a war that cost so many so much? Did we really learn anything from that time? I wonder. Now I have to go into my... Excuse me here. I have to find my paper. Perhaps if you did, you may not be in the situation you are now in. This country has had chances to fix and repair its foundation and strengthen its constitution, but it has chosen not to. And because it has not, You are now faced with the edge of a precipice. You will you, and I can't read my own writing, survive as a nation or die as a failed experience that once held the promise of a new day, blessed with freedom and endless opportunity to all that graced its doorsteps? The choice has been made. It's up to each one which direction you will choose. Will you choose the shining light on the hill with boundless opportunity for all, or will you choose to live in the darkness of the past? Refuse to let those that died for the preservation of this country and your freedoms and not have done so in vain. I was proud to serve as your president, and I have no regrets doing so, even though it hastened my demise, and would do it again. Thank you very much, Mr. Lincoln.
Wow, that was so profound. Oh my God. And it sounded just like he would say it, as we've known his speeches before, with a lot of beautiful coalescing of spirit, bringing things together and talking about what that is for our freedom, our democracy. Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you for channeling that in. And I myself, segueing to me, I have had the Hotel California going through my brain. And all of a sudden I read an article. It's been going through my brain for about 2 or 3 days. Then all of a sudden I see that the estate, some estate, I think it's Glenn Frey's estate, or is it Fry or Frey?
I think it's Fry.
It's Fry. His estate is going through a process to get recompense from the sale of a notebook that had the lyrics that apparently Don Henley gave over, or he gave over to someone who was going to write things. And so it was sold, and they got the money for this and never returned it. So they're trying to get that. But this isn't about anything about that. This is actually just apparently stirred him up. And so Glenn Fry came through with information about Hotel California, because he actually was born in 1948, but he died at 76 years old in 2016.
Wow.
And he was part of the Eagles for many years, and he co-wrote Hotel California with Don Henley. And he said, "Yes, Valerie, I do have a message. And I would like everyone to know first that I am well and living my heart's desire here in this realm. Because Hotel California was written about being trapped in one's addictions and lifestyle, and by the trappings of Hollywood glamour, I am here to talk about the validity and truth of the lyrics in that song. I am not interested in notebooks related to the song lyrics, because it is of no importance to me in the higher consciousness and understanding of oneness and the bliss of the truth of love. The love that surpasses understanding. This is what I want to talk about. At the end of the day, the most fun came from being with family and friends, enjoying the love of children. That bond exists even today. What one does on earth that moves you further away from your true, authentic soul self is the escape into the darkness and illusion of drugs, fame, money, power, and the other things that can buy you. The concept that you can check in the lyrics of Hotel California, that you can check in anytime you'd like, but you can never leave, is because once you are addicted to those things, you are well and truly trapped. It is a trap of darkness where your soul light is dimmed down in your awareness. The allure is a false offering. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell ring. And what I was thinking was, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget, but we are all just prisoners here of our own device. The egoic beast of greed and excesses, but they just can't kill the beast. Welcome to the Hotel California. We are programmed to receive. You can check in anytime you'd like, but you can never leave. Meaning, wherever you go, there you are. You are following yourself. You can't escape. Speaks to the divine love that one needs to remember within the heart, thus setting yourself free from the 3D earthly ego mind addiction, releasing you to higher consciousness and the bliss of oneness and coalescence. End of transmission. So he was all about saying, this society in many ways has become addicted to electronics, to whatever, to certain news shows, to food, to whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be drugs. It can be anything that just pulls you away from your soul self and that oneness. And he's just asking everyone to remember that will dim your light. That will dim it doesn't dim your light in reality. It dims it in your awareness. You won't perceive your light as much anymore. You are still the light. You are a spiritual being, but you won't see it or feel it. Much like when you're in grief and you kind of pull away from that light. So, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
And, so, Jennie, in view of Abraham Lincoln's channeling and this channeling to pull us more into the awareness of our divine self and our love of humanity and love of self, what did the Akashic Record Masters say that we need? What steps can we take every day to make sure that we have that alignment and connection with our soul self?
Okay. So first, every day, connect to Creator. Keep yourselves with like-minded people. So that's more of something that you can really do. So they're saying stay with like-minded people. Don't watch things that don't really concern us. Yeah, I'd like to have on a personal note, I'd like to have a conversation with Mr. Lincoln and say, I think you're wrong. I think that the world is getting better. So he comes from a certain time and place, and I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe he can see both ways, but we're not going the bad way. We're going the good way, and it's going to happen. It's already happened. We're on the path. So just believe and trust. Believe and trust. Stay with people that are like-minded. Don't fall into the pit of despair and listen to people that are naysayers, because that's not really what's going to happen. So, anything else? Anything else? Well, they're saying stay on your path. So what your path is joy. So you're on your path if you're doing things that make you happy. The next best thing, the next best thought. Even if you're in a situation that's not ideal at the moment, you can always take your imagination and go somewhere else. So use your imagination to get you into this place of happiness and joy. And by doing that, you'll be manifesting happiness and joy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that, Jenny. And I love that perspective and understanding that we are definitely moving to the light. Every single person here on the earth will be moving in that direction. And we're already well past half that we needed. So we are all ascending and awakening. It is happening as we speak this very minute. And I love that light-filled look at things. And I think your next channeling, Cheri, is from the divine feminine, right? And I don't know if you want to read the song that was going through your mind first, the locomotion song, if it related to the divine feminine. Mm-hmm. I'll leave that up to you to.
Well, I heard the song and I didn't make any sense. And then the divine feminine came in, and then I didn't print out the song till way when I was done to even, really get into the song. So I'll read from the divine feminine first, and then I'll read the song. So the message was, the power of love is so simple, yet so profound. It is the strongest power on your earth. Why else would those that want to control all that is want to take it away? Okay, I can't read my own writing again. Want you to hate and to fear. It's because they understand the true power of love and unity, of the oneness with whomever you see as your God, whether you call them God, the Great Spirit, the divine, it makes no difference. What you call me or it is the spark of the divine that lies within each and every one of you. When you unite as one in love, there is nothing that can stop you. Have you ever wondered how certain things in your history just stopped or didn't complete, even when there was no reason why it should have? It was because people united in love and stopped it from happening. Never discount the power of love and what a simple smile can bring, or a simple act of compassion. It is 100 times stronger than any hate or fear. So stand together in love and unite and create the world you truly want to live in. The time is now.
Nice.
So the song that came in was Locomotion, and it didn't make any sense because, but if you read with what she said, it says the lyrics of Locomotion are, everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you'll like it if you just give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. My little sister can do it with me. It's easier than learning the ABCs. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You got to swing your hips now. Come on, baby, jump up, jump back. Well, now I think you got the knack. Now that you can do it, let's make a chain. Now, a chugga motion like a railroad train now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Do it nice and easy so you don't lose control. A little bit of rhythm and a lot of soul. Come on, do the locomotion with me. Move around the floor in a locomotion. Do it holding hands if you get the notion. There's never been a dance that's so easy to do. It even makes you happy when you're feeling blue. So come on, do the locomotion with me. And then the chorus, swing your hips. Come on, that's right. You're doing fine. Come on, do the locomotion. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Jump up, jump back. You're looking good. Jump up, jump back, do the locomotion. Then that keeps it. But that once I read that, it's like, holy shit. I mean, come on.
It's like, dance?
And this is the context. You got to jump in, hold hands, get it together, and form that big, huge chain all around the world. And
that's right.
Coalesce together and bring it all together with love.
And that's the thing, right? And they're saying it's so easy, and do it with soul.
Do it. Do
Your
it with
soul. I mean, the words are just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So,
jump
yeah.
in there. Jump back, jump in.
Yeah, jump in. It's like, come on. It's like,
yep.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, what are you waiting for?
So
I love that. So I don't really have anything else myself, but I'll see if anybody wants to come in. I don't know if they will. I kind of ran out of time this morning. No, I don't really sense anyone coming that is wanting to come in right now. So I think I got what I was supposed to get for this. So I'm going to ask Jennie.
What?
Go in and ask the. I love this. It's like I can ask them anything I want. No, I'll ask the Akashic Record Masters through Jennie what it is the Divine Feminine will mean for the world as we embrace that within ourselves.
It's all about love. It's all about love. The Divine Feminine is bringing in love and help and knowledge and caregiving and empathy and all those things. All those things.
I love that. That's beautiful.
So I have a question. I want to know who Mr. Lincoln is hanging out with on the other side.
Yeah. Who is he?
I would really like to know that.
I can ask him next time.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I think he has, that would be really, really, really interesting.
It would be interesting.
Who's
he rubbing elbows with now?
Yeah.
I think they kind of all hang out. Don't you think they got like a little presidential thing?
Sometimes when they go to the other side, they go where they go from, they're over there from where they were here. Mm. And then hopefully over time they ascend more.
Yeah. They definitely don't stop progressing. There's no doubt about that. No. We're always growing and changing when we're on the different.
There's collectives. Mm-hmm. There's the Band of Angels. Yeah. There's the collective of the Ascended Masters. Mm-hmm. I would like to know what collective that Mr. Lincoln is in.
I really feels like, I don't think they stay together, but I really think the presidents have like meetings on the other side. And I really think they have a connection and are people that are connected to the foundation of this country.
They probably do. The same way that here now in today's society, except for Trump, all the living presidents are read in on what's going on in the top secret category, even till they die. And so it would make sense that even on the other side, all the presidents would sit around and, talk about it because that's what they're used to.
So like JFK, he's in a collective of people that are actively helping the government.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to call that, but he's actively helping our current president.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's whispering in. I think FDR is too.
Yes.
Probably so, right?
So wouldn't that be fun to like find out what collective Lincoln's in? You know, he was a very brave person,
Yes.
very brave person, and
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Well, that was his message too at the end. It's like the message was too, you can't stop the change, but what reality do you choose to live in?
Right.
Do you choose to go with the flow, or do you choose to keep your reality in the past? What do you choose?
Yeah. And you choose your future in every moment. So as you think it, so shall it be.
Right.
So make sure that you're making a conscious choice every day to bring in what you want, like the divine feminine is
Like
saying.
almost every minute.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
if you think a thought that's not the best thought in the world, you can change that thought. You can say cancel, delete, and think a better thought.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it works.
It does. And that's mindfulness and staying really awake in the now moment when you do that. And Jennie, I know you have another message. You have a message from FDR.
I do.
No,
I do.
not Jennie.
I
I
don't.
said Jennie. I meant Cheri. You got to understand. My next birthday is a big one. We don't want to talk about the aging brain on this show. So it's just like when you call your kids each other's names. But
Yeah.
I mean, Cheri.
Okay.
We are.
Yes, I do have a message from FDR, and he's a little like attitudinal. So he was like, he had a attitude a little bit like, come on, snap, like, come on, wake up. So, and he came in a little bit more booming than Abraham Lincoln was, more subdued and just like real level. FDR was a little bit more booming and forceful when he came in. And he started out with, my fellow Americans, I come to you today and try to give a message of hope and wisdom. I saw this country through one of its most difficult times, out of a depression and into a war that in many ways has not completely ended. It just transitioned. Granted, the worst of it may have been ended in 1945, but many things continued. The people of these United States were lucky. They didn't see the true horrors of war. Only our fighting men and women saw the true horrors of what such destruction and hatred can bring. Maybe if they had, they would not be so carelessly wanting to throw it all away for want of a dictator. The people of America that are willing and ready to give it all away are foolish to think they will be spared a better fate than those they see as the enemy. There are no enemies as they would have you believe. The real enemies are those that want the ultimate power and control through greed. Soon the landscape will change and the light will begin to shine on those that are truly the puppeteers. There will be no more shade to hide, no more curtains covering the wizards as they continue to try and tell you to ignore what you see. But there will be no more hiding. All will be shown for the world to see. No more places to hide. The flying monkeys all have defected, and the witch has been neutralized, so to speak. It was all an illusion to hide those who are truly in charge. There is nothing to fear. The ones in fear are the ones about to be exposed and will do much to try and keep the curtain drawn, but it's too late and they know it. But it will not stop them from trying. Stand your ground, walk in the light, be the America it was intended to be. Make all those that fought to preserve her proud. America always was great, even with its faults. The greatness of America comes from its people and all of the possibilities of a better future, one where we learned from the past and made it a true land of equality and freedom for all. That there, excuse me, there is true beauty in America. The beauty is its people. They have the ability to make America a true bastion of freedom. You have the power to stop giving those few that want to take it all away. Turn the light back on and make it shine for all the world to see.
That's beautiful.
Thanks, Cheri.
That's beautiful.
It would be nice to hear from Eleanor Roosevelt too. That would be fun because she is the divine feminine.
Yes,
and she helped this country a lot.
She did.
I did want to say something about. So the whole universe is expanding. The universe is expanding. We can't stop it. It's happening. So that means Earth is ascending. It can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. Like you can't blow it up. You can't do anything. It's happening. So it's all going to work out for the best. And so don't worry.
Right.
Just, you know, it's going to work out.
Right. That was basically what he was saying, that we shouldn't be the ones in fear. The ones in fear are the ones that know they're losing it.
The hidden man behind the curtain that's going to get exposed. Yeah.
The cockroaches.
So, you know, we're already.
I think the cockroaches wouldn't like that. Like, hey, don't put us in that.
That's true. They probably wouldn't.
We're just cockroaches. Don't blame us for being those people. But anyway, no. But it's true though that we should just relax and know it's already a done deal. We're already ascended. It's happening. We're already having the awakening. It's happening. It's a done deal. Yeah. We just haven't. Earth hasn't caught up to the fact. It's progressing, and we'll see it very shortly. But you know, it's good to hear from people who have been through the founding and also in the government and understand they have seen a lot. So, like FDR, he was here with the whole hidden, extraterrestrial situation. He was extremely instrumental in creating some of that dark government that hides the UFO stuff. So for him to come in and talk about it, it's meaningful beyond your belief. I mean, beyond what you might understand that he means behind those words, the hidden will become visible. Means there's going to be lots of levels of disclosure of many things. So that's one of them too, because he was there at that time.
Can I say one thing for the cockroaches?
Sorry, tell them I'm sorry.
I'm from the South, and I used to love to whack them, and then I learned that they don't really like being killed. So they really don't, because they have their own personas. So then I learned that if there was one in my condo in the South, I could talk it out. I literally could, in my mind, say, okay, you don't belong here. And, I don't want to whack you. But if you stay, I'm going to have to. But you need to go. You don't belong here. And then I'd say, okay, go towards the door. And I literally talked one just in my mind, all the way up over the laundry door, over to the side, all the way around like a foyer and out the front door.
God.
It was great communication.
Because I knew that a psychic that I know in Phoenix, like she, had a cockroach in her hallway, and the cockroach said, because she can, hear it, are you going to kill me? And she's like, well, you scare me a lot. But if you promise not to move, I'll get you out of here safely. And she did. She got a jar and all that stuff. And so after I learned that, I started getting rid of them. And sometimes I'd like throw them over the balcony. But you're not going to kill them. Like, they don't want to be killed.
They'll live no matter what.
Like,
It's like the
strike
oldest
them hard,
insect
they're
known to man.
gone.
Yeah.
So we have those big palmetto bugs that are fly around. You know, they're
Yeah.
huge. They don't scare me anymore at all because they have a. I don't know if they have a soul, but I think they do have a soul. They
I
have a
think
personality.
from what I understand, they have a group soul,
Okay.
but they're individuated sparks of that group soul.
Okay.
So yeah, they would have a personality and be a you know.
So if you ever
Yeah.
run into one in your house, try to talk it out and see if it works.
Hopefully I won't.
Thank goodness we don't have any in dry desert.
Yeah.
Well, we have them somewhere in the desert, but they aren't in our houses. Let's
Yeah.
put it that
I'd
way.
like to get them in jars and stuff.
I
and
don't
take 'em
think they like
outside.
dryness like we have here. They like
Oh, we
moisture.
have lots.
I actually found a ladybug 2 weeks ago, which is weird because it's the middle of February in, Ohio.
Yeah, but I love ladybugs. Oh my God, they're so darling.
Everybody loves ladybugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love a ladybug? They're so darn cute.
My dog tried to eat it.
Oh,
I had to try it. I think I saved it, but I'm not sure.
oh gosh. God. Oh my goodness. So,
Does the ladybug have a message for you?
I didn't think to ask. I don't think. Okay, I'll ask next time.
Oh,
But
you
I did
should
the year
ask.
before last on 2023. A ladybug landed on my finger on New Year's Eve at midnight.
oh my God.
I kid you not. It was the.
That's very prophetic.
And look at my last year.
Wow, you became a ladybug.
I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. I love ladybugs.
But what do ladybugs mean?
I don't know. What do they mean, Jenny?
I don't know, but
Now I have to Google it.
I think they mean good luck. They mean good luck, I believe.
I always thought they meant good luck, but
I'm pretty
specifically,
they
I'm
mean
not sure.
Good luck. But also, they're good for the earth. They're good for your garden. They're good for the earth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I think they mean good luck.
Okay.
I know I've never been bitten by one.
Yeah,
They
spiritual
don't
meaning.
bite.
It's associated with home
they?
harmony, inner peace, environmental safety, and good health. New beginnings, good luck, love, happiness, and persistence. It's often associated with the root chakra, which is the energy that a ladybug represents.
Huh.
They also symbolize innocence and positive resolutions to problems you are facing in life.
Wow.
So it's always good to see a ladybug or have it land on you.
Okay, what does a dragonfly mean? Val?
And a dragonfly means transformation.
Yeah.
Mm.
I used to see those a lot.
And I like transformation.
Yes.
They all like that.
I
We are
had a
all
yard,
transforming.
in my last yard, not in this house, but the yard of the house I lived in 13 years ago. I had hundreds of dragonflies, hundreds of them.
Wow.
What?
And I was, because we were by a preserve where it was a lot of mountains and fields. And so they really like to gravitate by I had a fountain and a pool, and they really like to gravitate there. I should have taken pictures, but I realized they were it's like my power animal symbol. I don't know what you want to call it. So hence the dragonfly.
Ladybugs must be mine then, because I get them in winter.
Yeah. And not a bad one to have either.
Mm-mm.
How about you, Jenny? Do you
I was
get any?
going to say maybe cockroaches.
I was going to say cockroaches.
You know what? I'm gonna
Resilience. Resilience.
Yeah,
That's right.
I bet it is resilience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
It
put
has
that
to be.
in here.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, here it is.
Strength in numbers.
It is related to renewal and survival, reflecting the significance of darkness in spiritual journeys. Overall, the spiritual beliefs surrounding cockroaches center on their representation of resilience, adaptability, and coping with life's obstacles. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't have it in my book, but ironically enough, I have this animal speak book,
Oh, yeah.
and with dragonfly, it says the power of light.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That all makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I lived at the beach, I loved it when a dragonfly would go in front of your face. I mean, that's a little unusual for them to go so close to you, but
Yeah.
they
They
do.
would go pretty close to me too because, well, there were so many in the yard. I mean, and they were big. They were like
Oh,
their wingspan and size. They were
Mhm.
ginormous.
wow.
But it was just a pleasure to see them, and they were just magical.
They are.
Is a
Yeah.
ladybug a beetle?
I believe it kind of is. I'll just Google that. Hang on.
Because a beetle is resurrection.
Probably they are a beetle. Let's look. Yeah, here we go. Yes, it's a small beetle. Yes, the
Really?
small beetle family. Yep. They
Oh,
also refer to them as lady beetles.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
There you go. You get the whole genre of that. And maybe you need to look at what a cockroach's family is too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What is a cockroach?
Well, I haven't seen one since I left the beach, but yeah, that psychic in Phoenix taught me not to kill a cockroach.
Oh, well, yeah.
So yeah, you don't have to kill them. You can get them out other ways.
A
Gosh.
spirit animal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
cockroach spirit animal. Oh, who would have thunk it?
Well, that's weird. I can't even say that name, what they belong to.
Oh,
Blottodia? Blattaria?
no.
That's the family they belong.
Wow, akin to shapeshifters. Determined, strong people that are connected are determined, strong, and very grounded. They might remind us to keep 1 foot on terra firma.
Oh, they're definitely grounded.
Oh, yeah, definitely, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Man, I mean, if you really stopped and looked at all these significant little things we have in our lives, we'd be getting symbols, messages, and things talking to us all the time, right?
Right.
I
Yes.
mean, you step outside, there's a feather on the ground.
Mm,
That's going to mean something.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just be cognizant of everything that you. Oh, and Kim E says, yeah, dragonflies and bees are both spirit animals for me. Ooh, I like bees too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. And oh, and Amanda says, check out the baby ladybugs before they're pretty. She develops and has a badass armor. So
Oh, wow.
oh, that is wow.
Nice.
I'll have to do that.
Cool. That is really cool.
Thanks, Amanda.
Oh, and Rose Blue's right. They eat aphids, so you definitely want ladybugs in your yard. If you don't have any, go get some.
Oh, definitely. Buy
yeah.
some ladybugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had crocus come up yesterday.
Oh, really?
in my
I love
yard.
those. Those
Yeah.
are so pretty.
We have azaleas blooming
Oh, pretty.
already. A little
Wow.
early.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
We just got over our windstorm that was like a hurricane. The Sierras are full of snow. No one can move and do anything. It's just
Wow.
it's crazy here.
It was 70 some here today.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, like 72.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, it's 74 in Cleveland. I have shorts on.
Oh my gosh.
Go outside and take a walk.
Wow. Not here.
Go for a walk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
was gonna, but I ran out of time. I still have paint on me.
Wow. I mean, if it were me and I was painting, I'd be embarrassed because I'd have to come and I'd be covered in paint.
Oh,
And I couldn't get it off my hands, specs on my glasses, you know.
I have it all over. It's just the camera hides a multitude of sins.
And Sally says it's 71 today, but the sun is hot. There.
Oh, so that's in
That's in Arizona.
New Mexico?
That's Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Sally.
And Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think the Great Lakes froze this year.
Oh, they didn't? I've
What?
heard it's been
They used to freeze all the time when I was a kid, every year, and most of the time now they don't freeze anymore all the way.
Yeah, I've heard. Yep, things are warmer everywhere.
Before you know it, they'll be doing shipping all year round. They won't even lay up for the winter.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty strange. Well, everyone, if Cheri, do you have any more channeling to share?
Um,
Want to check in?
No, Henry will be back next time.
Okay,
no
good.
Henry today.
No Henry today. He wants to give a longer message, so I'm gonna channel something from him during the week and share it. So
Very good.
Well, we love him.
Fun.
yeah,
And yeah,
Henry.
so I'm really, really, really glad all of you came and stopped by. It was fun to read your messages. And this concludes our messages from Margaritaville, which there were some really cool messages from the Akashic Record Masters and the FDR, Lincoln. Who was this guy who came through to me?
Glenn Fry.
Glenn Fry.
The music was weird. We both had songs. That was the weird part.
It is weird, but they seem to be coming through about the song thing.
Yeah.
I mean, here, but I love that you got Lincoln and FDR. And I love FDR said that all of this is going to be revealed. When I think about him creating that layer that doesn't let us know about the extraterrestrial or terrestrial, they're both here and some come. So
Right, yeah.
Who would be an interesting one to do too, because the Majestic 12 would be Truman.
Oh, and you know who else I would love to do? Colonel Phil Corso, who wrote The Day After Roswell. Well, he was right there.
Oh.
The Philip Corso, Colonel Philip Corso. I would love to channel him.
Oh.
If you happen to pick up on him, Cheri.
Will do. I'll give it a shot.
And if any of you in the chat can think of anyone you want to have Cheri channel, that would be wonderful.
Or if anybody in the chat can channel somebody,
Or you can channel. We'll have you on our show.
That's right. Be a guest.
Be a guest channeler. We don't have any problem. We'll have you right on.
Mm-hmm.
You can. Poor Janet has a cockroach on her.
Love the cockroach.
That's going to be your totem animal now, Jenny. You do realize this, right? Forever. You're going to be a cockroach. I'm going to be a ladybug. Val's going to be a dragonfly.
Thank you very much. I mean, wow. Anyway, so thank you everyone for being here with us today. Mm-hmm. After we sign off, you can go and leave however many people you want to have channeled through. Yep. And, that'll be
awesome. You're going to be on some shows. What shows are you going to be on?
Yeah,
I'm going to be on Thursday with Allie. And my date with Sun Psychic Jean got changed to the 16th. And then on the 30th, I'm going to be on the Crown Zone. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be also on the 16th with Dr. Gale.
Okay.
Oh, we got to watch all those shows.
Yes.
Excellent. So. And Jenny, how about you?
I'll just be here next time.
No, we have a show in development. So we have a show in development.
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent.
Mm.
So
what about Val? When's your next show?
Yeah. In an hour?
I don't, you know what I'm doing right after this, Caffeinated and Unfiltered.
Oh, we love that.
With Terrell Stash, Colleen, the Cool Crone, Cleo the Seer, Allison of Aries Girl Tarot, and Angela of Cartomancy Mesquite.
Yeah. Cardomancy mesquite. Cardomancy mesquite.
Cardomancy mesquite. So,
Um,
and Gerald, of course, of Tarot Stash. So tune in for that right after
that's
this.
such a fun show. It really, really is.
It is
So
fun.
irreverent.
It's a little irreverent.
A little irreverent.
Have a tough ego, but you know.
So when's your next class, Val?
So my next class coming up is actually, I think no, it's March 16th is channeling. That's
That's right, channeling.
Yeah. It's the channeling class. Yep.
I'll
March
skip that
16th.
one.
And it's a series of 7 classes where
Yeah.
you really will learn how to develop your channeling skills quite easily. And you'll be doing it in your sleep, literally. I wake up in the morning and I'm channeling. I'm going, what? It's coming through and they're talking to me. I'm going, why are they doing it now?
I've gotten woken up already.
Yeah, it's like, it happens.
I get woken up, but it was for a healing.
Oh, that's good too. Of course. You're gonna love that.
Was that
so,
me?
So everyone. Oh, when's the Akashic Record class? Hey, all of you can go to dragonflycrystals.store, not .com, .store, and you can see all the classes there and sign up if you want. So
Val has great membership too.
Mm-hmm.
$5 a month. Very
affordable. If you want some individual Val time, have one of our memberships.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
They're really, really worthwhile.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys. Jennie is our multi-layer marketing expert.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Jennie. Thank you, Cheri, for everything. And we'll see you guys next week with another messages from Margaritaville. See you later. We love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for being here.